Yes. Okay, welcome to the October sales call for Team Onward. If you're watching this live, thank you for joining us. And if you're watching this on the replay, thanks for thinking enough to come back and watch it and want to learn something and laugh with us a little bit. We were talking about book tossing, and it's, 16 years ago, that's what I was doing. That is how I was building my business. I had numerous jobs trying to figure out how I was going to build this business, how it was going to bring money in. And the only thing I knew to do was to use my paper route, which I went out to do from 12 midnight till 5 in the morning, and use that time to double down. So I would be throwing or delivering the papers, and then I would be putting an Avon book in the same driveway, knowing, hey, they can pick up the Avon book too. And the first time I did it, I was really excited because I got 7 new customers in this area. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? I thought, this is like mother lode. There must not be any Avon reps here. But I need to tell you that the next 3 times I did it, I did not get anything right away. Okay, so I realized I had to start thinking that if you're going to do a book toss, one, I always suggest that you take them and put them in the clear literature bags, especially now with the whole COVID thing, because people get weird and they want to know that when they're opening that, even though somebody had to put it in the bag, they think when they're opening it, nobody's touched it. So whatever they want to think, let them think if it makes them feel better. That's all I'm going to say. But I normally put that in there. I do not put samples in. I do not waste anything like that. I simply put my information on the back. I don't put dates on it. And I toss them in driveways. And you're going to get some people who are going to be, why are you putting your trash in my driveway? You cannot wear your feelings on your sleeves if you're going to do a book tossing, okay? You cannot, because there's always going to be Mr. Fuddy-Duddy. I count every grass in my yard, and daggone, that could have dented my driveway when you threw that. That's going to call you and say something. You have to say, I'm sorry, and now it's easy to use COVID. I'm so sorry. It's just that with COVID, we really didn't want to come door to door, even though you weren't going to start with. So we figured this would be a really easy way to get these out. My apologies. Could I bring you a sample packet to maybe, express my apologies for making your day so bad? And when you're so nice to them, sometimes they go, well, no, well, it could be something your wife might like. It's free. I'll just hang it on your door. You'd be surprised how many people became my customer after I reacted that way to the meanies. Now, sometimes you can't get past the meanies. Sometimes they're just looking for somebody to be mean to, and you are that person. It's just that simple. But I looked at it as planting seeds. I never did it with new brochures. I tried to keep my new brochures for person to person, or leaving in places I was going into. But like you and like everybody, sometimes your books get ahead of you and you look down and you go, oh, I'm in 22 and that's a 19. Oh, wait, there's a 16. Oh, there's a 14. It happens. But you never throw them away, because you have to remember that over 80% of our brochure are the same things that we have always had. If anything, we're just adding more
Is
to
Ollie
it.
with you?
Hello? Is that Colette?
Okay, there he is, right there.
Okay, well, she didn't mean to talk. It's okay. And then, so don't throw them away. Don't throw them away. Put a label on them. Put a label on them. Let them call you. And if it's something like a dress or a holiday thing or something they can't get, I'm sorry, that's not available. If you give me your address, I'll bring you a more current brochure, and we can get that coming to you each campaign. So that's something you can do with your older brochures. It really is. And it is exciting. And when you plant those seeds, that's what I call it. A lot of times somebody will hold on to that brochure and they have every want to call you, but they may not do it then because hubby put the newspaper over it. Their kids put their homework over it. They haven't washed dishes in 3 days and it's somewhere underneath there, but when they do find it, they go, oh, this is why I say don't put a date on it, because if they turn that over and they see a date, they're going to go, oh, this isn't good anymore. So let me just throw this away. Not going to be able to get that. You don't want to do that. You want to leave it blank so they think that's just our latest book. This is what we got going. They're going to be a little bit thrown off if it's got like Valentine in it or something, but it's okay. We'll get past that. We'll say it was just hearts. So always figure out something for what you can do with your older brochures, even if it is that you're just getting them ready and you hand that older brochure to somebody current. We are Avon. It's still an Avon Now book. We are still holding those products. So don't waste it. Don't throw it away. You're throwing money down the drain. Always use it for something else. So that's what I have to say on that. Here we are. We are in the campaign before the holiday season. 23 officially kicks off Christmas for Avon. Yes, people, we are selling Christmas when everybody else is going trick-or-treating. That's how we roll in Avon. We are getting it out there. I'm going to share a couple of Christmas things with you that are going to hit the books in 23. I'm going to share a few products with you. And of course, most of this stuff is going to be going out to you guys in raffles, okay, along with some other things. I keep counting how many people are here because I don't want to say everybody's going to get a live thing until I know I have enough stuff here. Oh my gosh, so we'll keep looking at that as we go. Remember that, take this down now so that you have it. Y'all should be proud of me. After I didn't have my cards last time, I decided to straighten my desk up. And I found my cards and I was feeling like I was very successful amongst everything else. Not organized, but getting there. It's an everyday thing. Let me take a look at the chat real quick to see what's being said. Hold on. Let's look here. Had someone finally asked me for a book and a sample of Jet Blue because I absolutely love it. Moved to a new area recently, tossed to a few and waited, then I ventured a bit further in case the neighbor, yep, stalker as the nephew says. Yes, Floyd, don't be a stalker. Don't do it, Floyd. Mary says, I'm a real streetwalker, girl, and when you do it, Mary, just prance, girl. Prance when you walk in those streets. It's all good. With that Avon book held up, you just tell them. That's right, prance. Floyd says, Mary, I get the look from people at the laundromat. I leave some old brochures there. I'm working. I'm doing my dirty work. Floyd, it's good. You're always planting seeds. That's exactly what you should be doing. Okay, for whatever homework is that I give you, which I'm not real sure what it's going to be right now. Okay, can we be real? I'm going to think of it before the end of this, but this is how it rolls. Don't forget to send your homework to molly7720@gmail.com. Nothing's changed. It's the same, but sometimes we get new people who are on. If you're watching this in the replay, and I know that this is put out to all Avon reps to help anybody who needs it, but the only people who I need to do the homework is my team, because I can't afford to gift and incentivize all of you. Okay, I would love to, but I'm not quite there yet. So all these gifts and everything are just for my team. But I hope that if you're watching this and you have a team, that you do try to do things like this for your team. Team needs to feel appreciation. They need to know that you know that they're there. Invite them. I don't care if there's one person who shows up, if you're talking to yourself. The point is you've done your part. I can remember many times that I did a Zoom and I was just talking to me, which I do all the time. So it seems so normal, to be quite honest. So there we go. So make sure your homework comes here. Let's see, do I have anything else to show you right off the bat? Hold on, I'm looking at my cards because I want to make sure I am like A-okay on this. If you're new and you're watching this and you have customers who live further away than you can get a brochure to them, I want you to know that there is a service out there, and this service will actually mail brochures for you to addresses. But when you do this, you have to think ahead, because right now they're just sending out campaign 23 brochures, because remember, it has to go through the mail. So right now people should be thinking of campaign 24, even though we're in 22. If you're going to ever use campaign mailer, you have to think 2 campaigns ahead. So what you should be doing is preparing for who you would like to get those brochures that are far away. I can remember when I first started using the service, I remember one of my goals was, I know it sounds stupid, but guys, believe me, I have some really insignificant goals that mean a lot to me. I remember thinking I had about 12 people I was sending campaign mailer books to because they really were farther away. I lived in Maryland. I had a couple of customers in Delaware and Virginia and a couple of places. So those people were getting them. But I remember me thinking one day I'm going to be able to send every customer I have a campaign mailer book because I don't want to spend my time as precious and I don't want to go around and deliver books for a full day, dropping them off like I used to do all the time. And when the day finally happened, I am happy to say that right now I have 176 current. And when I say current, I mean people who have ordered from me within the last 3 campaigns. I recheck the list not 3 campaigns, every 3 months. And I recheck the list every 3 months because if they haven't purchased something from me in 3 months, I kind of take them off the list and see if they miss me. And then if they haven't ordered from me or gotten back with me within 30 days, I then reach out to them and say, is everything okay? Because in this day and age, you never know when it's not okay. But I'm happy to say that I can mail all my books now. I get a day back in my schedule. All I do is say, yes, this is what I want on the catalog, and they send it out. The more you do, the cheaper they are. One holdback in all of this: you do not get award sales for those brochures. But when you get to a point that your time is more valuable than the award sales that you can get for the brochures, and that's a way. There was a time that wasn't so for me. I would never let anybody take credit for my books. Nope, I'm going to get them. I'm going to get that. Goes towards my award sales. I'm trying to get the President's Club. But once I acquired enough customers, and I knew that was not going to be a problem, then that was a goal to say, you know, I enjoy the time with Lee in the car, but I mean, we were all day. We went through 4 counties every other week and delivered brochures to every one of our customers, and it took all day long. But now I don't have to do that. I let campaign mailer do it for me. So this is if you want to go check it out, and you don't really need me to say a lot about it. If you go to the site, they will absolutely instruct you on exactly what you need to do. There's not a minimum. You can send it to 2 people. You can send it to 20 people. If you have people that you believe, if they could look at your brochure and see your brochure rather than just your e-store or your digital catalog, take it upon yourself to mail them a brochure and let's just see. And then you have the right to text them and go, hey, you know what, about a week ago, I sent you one of my brochures. I just couldn't believe everything that we're selling now. And I thought of you when I saw the brochure. So let me know what you think of the products that are there. All kinds of openings, guys, for you to get into the door. You know, and sometimes that's what happens. I'm going to show you a couple of things tonight that when I looked at them in the brochure, I wasn't real enthused by them. I thought, ooh, I hope it looks better than this in person. And I was so anxious to see whether it would, I ordered them. And boy, wasn't I pleasantly surprised, because when I got them, I said, ha, I'm not giving these to my team. I'm keeping these bad boys. Thank you very much, because they're better than I thought. That's exactly what I thought. You know, I'm honest. And I said, they are not getting these. They're not getting them. Oh, I see Adriana. I did not see you, my friend. Hello. I see you joined us. Thank you for joining us. So we're going to go through that. The first thing I'm probably going to go from okay things to probably things that like I really love. Most of these things are coming out in 23. One thing I wasn't sure, they probably should have sent this to me last campaign, but they didn't, was, did you guys see in campaign 22 the rose silk bouquet? Really this old-fashioned bottle that they have out, and they have, of course, this is the shower gel, and this is the body lotion. Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you about these products. Avon loves me most of the time. They may not love me now. If you really love the rose smell by itself, and it's okay if you do, believe me, Mama Molly don't like the rose smell all by itself. So I said, woo, our rose lovers are going to love this one. They're going to love this one. Now, this is what's really good too. Look, they come with a really nice, classy pump. Both of them do. But I have to tell you, there's a lot of people out there that do love that just real. Look, my mom used to be one of them people. She would lather up with the rose, and I would go, Mom, you smell like the rose bush outside. No, she was very happy when I said that. She took it as a compliment. But I was saying I would rather smell the petunias or something because Mama don't like rose. So if you know somebody who does, this is going to be it right here. Okay, now I think these are 22 a piece, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look here. No, I'm sorry. They're on sale. The shower gel, regularly 23, will be on sale for 18. It's a 10.1 fluid ounce. I'm not going to lie. It's not tall, but it is wide. It is thick. There's a whole lot in here. So that's going to be 18. And then the body emulsion, is that what this is? Yeah, the body emulsion is going to be 22, regularly 28, and again 10.1 fluid ounces. Your people are going to be your rose people. And think about that. How would you do that? How many people? How about social media? Oops, I don't want to mute myself. Sorry about that. How about social media? Don't even put it on there. Ask a question. This is where you get people engaged. Ask a question. How many people love the smell of rose? And if you don't love rose, the smell of a rose garden, then what flower would you like to smell? I mean, think about it. Is it honeysuckle? Is it lilac? The reason I say to do this is because even if they don't like this, I would start taking a mental note as to what they like. And then what I do is I start going through all the scents we have, all the descriptions in the book. Ooh, who likes that? Well, we got something for you. This has got a lilac base scent. This has got a rose base here. This has got sandalwood. This has got this. This has got that. This is the way that in social media, you try to get to know your customers, or maybe your customers that are yet to come. Because instead of just going, hey, we got this new rose emulsion out, we got this new shower gel, you want it? Let me know. Boring. Stop it. Or putting a picture up and saying, want to know more about this? Contact me. They don't even know what it is. You got to be more engaging. It always amazes me how people can go out there and they can give you every Tom, Dick, and Harry about the man that they're upset with, why they upset with them. They're upset with their mother, never liked her either. On and on and on. Can talk about their brother, can talk about their sister, can talk about what they ate and why they don't like what they ate. But they cannot get on and create a conversation about anything that doesn't have drama to it. Okay, we need to be creating something that feels good. Now these are going out of here, so y'all know that when it comes time for the raffle and the homework, you may have one of these for free. And you know what's great about me raffling this stuff off to you? It's that when you sell it, and even if it's on sale for 18 and you want to sell it for 15, it is 100% commission for you. Not 25, not 30, not even 40. Whatever you sell it for, you're going to make 100% of it because you're getting it from me. So a lot of people go, oh no, I'm going to keep that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you like it, you keep it, but you're not allowed to sit by me at an event if you're going to smell like a rose garden. I'm just saying, you got to sit 3 rows ahead of me. But the great thing is, guys, you can sell this. You can sell this, and like I said, it's on sale in the book for 18, but you could say my special price, 15. Whatever it is, and you could sell this. So keep that in mind. Okay, next thing is, I'm really glad. I was really wondering whether they were going to come out with I don't think I need anything else with this book. Hold on, I had to find that book so that I could go over this up with you. Hold on. I was really glad that they're coming out with the purse size hand lotions. These are great. These are great stocking stuffers. These are great. If you have to take something into the office, you can get a lip balm and you can get this. And what's really good is, I know I keep saying you can, but when I'm saying you can, think about the people that you know who work in other places. And you know how it is. They They have to buy something for the office party, or maybe even if they're doing everything by Zoom and they're doing everything by home, those people, that secretary, whoever it is, you want a little something for them. Maybe you're dropping off something at the doctor's office, maybe for the school teachers, no matter what it is. We know that we have those applicators, the tree and the snowman, which are absolutely adorable, come out, but you could get one of those and then one of these. But if they don't have a lot of money, they can get this. This is going to be $2.20 each. They have the Vitamoist, they have the Skin So Soft, they have the silicone glove, and they have the moisture therapy. So exactly what they've always had. They have these. They only sent me 2 of these. This is the Radiant Moisture and the Moisture Intensive Cream. They're the same sizes. I still carry these, one in my purse, one in my car, you know, keep it with me. And that's a good thing. They're a great size along with the lip balms that we have. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, big and huge in 23, okay, are these 2 scents they have out, the Artesian scents. They call it Fragrance Artistry. The first one that they have is a cherry scent, which, you know, I like that. They say it's warm and indulgent. Wild cherry blends with a smooth Haitian. I don't even know what that word is. What the world is I don't know what that is. Anyways, it's supposed to smell like cherries, just so you know. Okay, but look at the bottle. I love the bottle. Bottle is pretty. A lot of people buy for the bottle. This one I can tolerate. I got to tell you, this one I can tolerate. A lot of the perfumes I can't. This is going to be $42. What are the differences in the new scents that are coming out? From the Haiku, from the Amari, from all of these things that we have ever had. Even some of the ones, guys, that we have now.
Hey, Molly.
Yes.
I've been moving for the past like 2 weeks. Is there really a perfume that's going to be $1,000?
It's yes and no. Yes and no. We weren't really going to talk about that tonight because I just go, what? But yes, it's the container. 18 karat gold, and yeah, crystals, Swarovski crystals. It's more about what's not what's inside the container, but the container itself. And they're only making 1,886 of them. Okay. I am assuming that a lot of reps will probably buy this as a collector item. I need you to know, not this rep. It's just me. I mean, I love me some peacocks. Okay. I think they're beautiful when they do their thing. I love them. I have no words, as you can tell, for this immediate thing.
Yeah. The only reason I would buy it is if I was like $1,000 away from President's Club or something.
Difference between you and me is I buy $1,000 worth of products that I could sell, because I'm not going to be able to resell that. So I agree with you. If Amy came on all of a sudden, it was like, yeah,
that makes sense.
Got you right there. That's just saying. Look. Let me tell you what I do like about this, though. Let me turn this a little bit for you. It's not about me having this and being able to sell this. There is a magazine that for the last 10 years would not touch anything to do with Avon. We were not up to status quo to show our products with them. And I believe that LG knows that because they're so smart. And when they came out with this, immediately that magazine said, oh my gosh, what's happening with this company? We know they have new daddies and everything, because we are in the top 10 list now for one of the most expensive perfumes that's available. It doesn't mean people are going to buy it. It's just available. And Allure, I put the whole link in our group. Allure suddenly was talking about Avon. So I've got to be clear with you. I don't think they thought that all us representatives were going to buy all of them, okay? Or that we were going to sell a lot. But what they did by only creating 1,886 of those. And when you have 276,000 reps, you're probably going to get rid of them because there are reps who are going to buy it at their cost just to have it. But they have now made us relevant in a world who has not seen us relevant in over 10 years. And for that, as much as I went, wait a minute, did they make a mistake and put two zeros on there? They weren't supposed to put on there. I mean, I'm just not sure about this. What did they do? And when I realized, I said, how am I going to explain this to my team? I have nothing. And then all of a sudden, we are the hype. We are the hype in the beauty world because something's happening with our company and everybody's trying to figure out what is happening with our company. They have that kind of money to invest in us that says, we know it doesn't matter what we do. If we don't get different people talking about us, people are just going to think we're old Avon, and we're not Avon any longer, people. We are Avon now. That's what we are. When people say, and I'm like, no, not even now, I've started. No, not Avon. Avon now, period. Avon now, that's who we are. Because we are really making a turn towards different products, a different reputation. We are no longer the reputation of, if you want to save money and get so-so products, you know, go buy from Avon. It's, if you want to go just a step above the dollar store, go ahead. We're not known as that company anymore. The dollar store of direct sales. I hated the fact that everything was so cheap. And because they've changed it, this is what I like too. Amy may have sold, and I'm just going to be out there with the number. Amy may have sold 230 products quantity, 230 products quantity to do $500 in sales a year and a half ago. Amy right now can sell 78 products and do a $500 sale if it's the right products that people are buying. Think about it. So now my reps don't have to say, in order for me to make $15, I have to sell 47 $1.99 glimmer sticks, because that's where we were. That's where we were. It's not that you couldn't make money. You were just making pennies. You were making peanuts. Now they've said, we're worth more than this, but what we have to do is we have to convince the outside world that what we have is great. So what did they do? They bought in Face Shop. What did they do? They said, no more of these water-based, alcohol-based perfumes. Yes, we'll keep them for the people who like them and like that low price, but we're going to bring in something that when you put it on, it's going to stay all day. I have for the last 3 years been wearing a perfume by Gucci called Bamboo. And when I put that on at 8:30 in the morning, I still get remnants of it at 8 o'clock at night. Why? Because it's oil-based, because it's meant to last. And I pay $89 for that. Yeah, now I'm very, very sensitive. Never been able to wear a lot of anything of Avon's. But this right here, and I don't know if I can wear it. I haven't tried. But what I'm going to tell you is the reason that this is more expensive is because it's made with better products. It is oil-based. It's lasting. Here's the other thing. They don't have to spray it 8 times, and they don't have to do it 3 times a day to keep the scent on. It's no different than the rice water cleanser. People wanted to yell that now they had to pay, they were paying $11 for a cleanser. And I'm like, have you seen the bottle? It took me 3 months to go through the rice water cleanser. Thank you. I mean, I was going through well, I couldn't use the Avon cleanser, but with the other cleanser I was using, I was going through it in like a month. So we have to be able to educate our customers on, if the price is bigger, why is it? It's not like they took Haiku and said Haiku is going to be $42. They didn't say that. Haiku, you can still get it at that sale price. And for those who want it, those who love it, it's still there for them. This is about capturing a new audience. Somebody who says, you know, I like the scent of that perfume sample you gave me, but I swear, girl, by the time lunchtime hits, I can't even smell it. If I'm doing this, it doesn't matter. I can't smell it because it was alcohol based, because it wasn't oil based. So this is one. And by the way, this will be raffled off too. So somebody is going to be able to make $42 or whatever you sell it for. You're going to be able to do that. And then also they had this one, the layered Artesian. Okay, this is different. This is a warm and exotic. It's sandalwood mixed with white musk. Now I think I'll probably do better with this one. Oh yeah, I'm still going to raffle it off, but yeah, this is much better. This smells really, really good. And I will tell you that because of what I'm used to buying, I would definitely give this a shot. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining us. I just saw you pop up. So this is wonderful. And again, there's two big words here that you see all over the market. You see sandalwood, whether it's a candle, whether it's a perfume, whether it's a moisturizer, and you see musk. And if you can get somebody to let you know that that's what they like, that's what, you know, that's what they look for, that when they see that description, they pick up that scent and they try it. This is going to be it. This will make a great Christmas present for somebody. If you're looking for a raise from your boss, you know what I'm saying? Give them the expensive stuff, not the peacock. You give them this. This is what you give them. Okay, so these are going to be 42. And by the way, regularly 53. It's talking about a $50 perfume. That again, don't forget the men. Don't forget the men in everybody's life. They're looking for something. If you know what their wives like, if you know that your friend, your customer, when you let her try that and she says she likes it, why don't you go to the man and go, look, dude, she just loved this. And I can take this right now. I'll even wrap it for you for Christmas. I'll keep it for you. This is what it's going to cost. But she really liked this and she thinks you don't pay attention, right? So we're going to show her that you pay attention. Just the Avon girl is going to be Santa's helper. That's all. She loves that. So you need to think about things like that because there are lots of men out there who don't know what to do for a stocking stuffer, what to do for something that the wife didn't put on the list. Okay, that impromptu of how did you come up with this? And by the way, they don't even need to know it's Avon because the bottle is just so un-Avon. Hate to say it, but it is. You know why? Because Avon now. That's what it is. So get your mind off old Avon and think about what Avon is now. Okay. Let me look here. We got a whole lot of jewelry. They have slippers. I'm going to tell you, all the slippers, all the pajamas, what you guys need to be putting out there right now, starting in campaign 23. When you talk to your customers, when you give them these brochures, the first thing you need to say is, please don't just set this book down. There is a lot of stuff in here that you're going to see. It's going to say limited edition. Limited edition means limited quantity. And when it's gone, it's gone. If they sell out of all of these in 23, we're not getting any more back. That's why it's limited edition, limited quantity. So right now we're in 22, but you need to be thinking, because there is so much. I'm looking at this going, the watches, the jewelry that's in here. And I mean, a lot of the stuff people are going to love. Whether you want it or not, the ornament earrings, the crystal, all of this says limited edition. I love these earrings here because they're all different color and they're not expensive. So what's that mean? People are going to be buying more of them. They're $9.99, people. So you're going to have to let them know that this stuff isn't going to stay around long. These are Christmas presents, Christmas items. Here's one they actually sent me. This is the Celestial Natural Stone necklace. This thing is beautiful. It's absolutely a stupid light. You can't really see it really, really well, but it is Really pretty. It has a starburst in the middle of it. It is, what do they call this one? This is actually, is this the star? I love the pink boxes. They're still doing everything in pink boxes. I love the pink boxes. This is the Studio 1886, the Celestial Natural Stone Necklace Star. They also have a cross, and they also have one that's in a moon. But this is gorgeous. This is going to be going out in the raffle also. These are regularly $16.99. They're going to be $12.99. What's great about these is they're good for anybody. There are a lot of people out there that are looking for presents for their aunts, for their sisters, for their cousins, again, for the secretary at the office. All of these are doable. Things like this are doable, but if you're going to wait now, when they came out in 23 and you're not going to attack this until campaign 24, you're going to have people saying, oh yeah, I want that. I want that. And what's really bad is because you've waited till the end of the campaign to put that order in, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. The one thing I don't think has stopped is they are not going to get an overabundance of anything that says limited edition. And the reason is because it's for the holiday season. They don't want all that stock left over. They want to get away from the outlet books. They want to know they have sold it out for sure. So make sure that'll be going out here too. Okay, I'm not going to open these, but I did want to show you this. I thought this was interesting. You know the cashmere lip creams that we have in, and there's 2 different kinds. Love these lip creams, and I love the fact that they're boxing them, but this is what I love. Do you notice they're wrapping them in plastic now on the inside of the boxes? I did not know this till I opened these. So I think a lot of this is double protection, knowing nobody can open it. But not only are they making sure they come in a very presentable box, but they're also wrapping the lip tube itself. And first I thought, oh, well, it just must be the bigger lipstick tubes. Nope, because they sent me one of these too. These are the ones that I love, that I demonstrated a couple of campaigns for you. They're doing the same thing with these. The same thing with these. They're wrapping them. I think that's going to make the customers feel a lot safer, that nobody has opened them and twisted them open. So I like the fact that they jumped on that before we did. This also will be raffled off. Sorry, I can't show you the colors, guys, but I didn't want to open them in case you thought I had cooties or something. So I didn't want to do that. Okay. What else did I want to show you before we talk more? Okay. Yes. Now comes to the exciting stuff. Okay. Now, if you watched me on the Friday Night Live, then you've already seen it, so it's okay if you don't act excited. It's okay. I understand. I bought these because, one, I wanted to make sure before I promoted them that they were not cheap. I wanted to make sure that they did not look like that they were painted by a 5-year-old. Sometimes that happens in the world of let's get some products in for Christmas. In this case, I got me a couple of mice here. Love these, love these, love these. They are shelf sitters. They are flat on the bottom, so there's no falling over. They sit, whether it's fireplaces or whatever. Let me see if I can help this out a little bit, and then I'll turn them on. Okay. So this is the little girl, and she has Dad, Molly. All right, guys, just we're gonna be in the dark for a minute. Don't get scared. Okay. Oh my gosh, one more light. Look at this. Okay. So here she is. This is her. This is a Christmas tree that she's got, that she's holding. And then you got her brother, her boyfriend, her husband, her cousin, Bubba, whoever it is. And here's Bubba, and he's got a package in his hand. But they are adorable. Their outfits are made beautifully. The Santa hats are on there. They're all attached. The ears, you can move them up, make them a little bit back. I just love these. You can cross their legs. And these, of course, these are going to be $24.99 each. Again, can I say it? Limited edition. If they want both of them, they're not heavy. They're not heavy, so you don't have to worry about, oh no, what if they fall off? You don't have to worry about these. But these are adorable. He's got the little bow tie going on, her in her Santa dress. So I wanted to make sure that these weren't crappily made. I don't know. I know another word to say it, but I'm not going to say it. So they're not crappily made. These are great, but they're going to be $24.99. But I guarantee you, they're not going to be around for long. Guaranteed. Okay, let me cut these off. No, these are not going in the raffle. I'm selfish like that. Tough. Deal with it. That's right. It's not. Okay. So Now, this is the one I was worried about. And I'm so in love with it. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. They had the limited light up greenhouse, which in the, hold on, in the daylight, before I turn it on, hold on. In the daylight, it has a 3D look on the inside. This is the back of it, the very back. And here is the inside. It's like a 3D look captured also from the roof, as you can see. But let me show you what happens. I'm so in love with this. No, you're not getting it. Oh my gosh. Let me see. This is, it lights up. And let me show you. Hold on. The tree spins around on the inside. And then, of course, here you see the kids are getting ready to decorate. As this warms up, the lights start blinking every which way. But here's the thing. If I take this and I switch it to the other side, it plays music. And every song it plays, the music, the lights start blinking to the music. So let me just let this play for a second. This is, sorry for the reflection, but I'd love to look at it this way too. And you're looking inside. Jingle belling all the way. The back side of it really looks like a real greenhouse because it's got little planters on the back that they could buy cactuses or whatever they want to. See. Oh. And then, hold on. There we go. And as you can see, everything's to the music. This, so far, because I haven't seen anything else in person. Oh, there it goes, playing another song. Silent Night. And they're just trying to decorate the Christmas tree. But to me, I don't know, I think this is good, whether it's somebody who is older than me, whether it's somebody who is younger than me, because everybody goes to pick up their Christmas tree. And there are still a lot of greenhouses around. And when you walk into a greenhouse or to any place like that, they always have decorated trees. They're always in the midst of decorating. This is heavy. This is not a cheap made process. I only know that because I almost dropped it the other day. And when I went and I caught it with all my might against my boobs, okay, it was like, oh no! Like I thought everything was gonna fall on the inside, but it did not. It did not. It stayed in place. And look, this even wiggles a little bit, but it's just, I don't know, guys, maybe it reminds me of childhood, but I said, I'm so excited to put this out. I have done a video on this and I've done a video on the mice. I have not released it yet, but I did them last night and I plan on demonstrating these. Feel free to share it when you see it. I'll put it in the group after the call, but if you don't, yeah, Amy says she's already sold one. If you do not demonstrate this, can I just be honest? To me, the picture in the book does not capture it at all. I know they can't play us music. I didn't even know it played music. I didn't read it until I got it. I just thought it was lit up, but I really wanted to see it. Somebody told me the other day they were very disappointed in the Nutcracker. I haven't gotten it. This is amazing, and it's going to be $39.99. And I don't think you'll ever see it go regular price, but $50. But I got to tell you something. I bought something almost similar, but it was not a greenhouse. It was more of a Christmas tree lot scene, and that was $63. So I'm ready to send that back and just keep this because I love it because of the whole music with everything. I just absolutely love it. So you're going to want to share this. I do believe that this and the mice will go very quickly. And I know you've got some people who say, I don't want to think about Christmas right now. Well, it's like anything else. If you go to Target and the first time or Lowe's and you see that float that you know everybody's going to want, You know they're going to want, everybody going to have it in their yard. If you don't get it in the first 30 days, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it without going to eBay and paying like monster prices for that float. And since they will take your account if you sell it on eBay, you don't buy from nobody from there because it's probably broken. But this is exceptional. I love this. So I wanted to definitely share it with you guys. I will share my videos that I took last night on those. I took them in the dark so everybody could see them. Annetta, I know, I love it too. Love it, love it, love it. So there's other things that are coming out. Of course, a lot of jewelries. Look, I can't wait to see 24. I'm selling a lot of the boot decanters. I don't know what it is lately, but I am selling a lot of the men's. Like right now, it's the black suede. Whoo! I brought some. Oh, hi, baby! Look at you. You are getting so big. Before you know it, you're going to be running around being a holy terror. I just don't even know where the time went, Adriana, but he is absolutely adorable.
He's trying to talk to you.
I bet he is. I bet he is. Hey, baby. I see you. Look at you. You like, show me that light up thing again. I like that. I know. I know you do. He's so adorable. Amy, you got something for us, baby?
Quick message talking about baby. Be watching Facebook. Babies will be here any day.
Already? Where is the time gone?
Well, she didn't tell us until she's already.
Okay, that's what it was. You said that.
She didn't tell us until July, but her due date's November 1st, but they won't let her go past the 19th anyways, but she's already dropped and dilated, so.
Keep us posted. Boy, are you going to have your hands full, girl. That's all I'm going to say about that. But it's a good kind of hands full, so good for you. It's going to be quite a blessing.
We're going to be keeping little man while she's in the hospital and everything.
Another good thing about things like COVID, it really makes you appreciate when great things like this happen and new life has come into the world. As mean as the world can be, you cannot be around a baby and think, you know what, life is bad, because it's just not bad with kids around. You just can't. Look, my kids are, my youngest just turned 27 today. So of course I was grabbing some older pictures of him, which he hates when I do. Mom, I look kind of gangster in that picture. Well, I said, because you was trying to be gangster. What you mean you look gangster? That's what you was trying to look like. And when I look back, I honestly say for me, 27 years, where did it go? 16 of those years, think about this, I have been in Avon. 16 of those years. And he used to go out and toss brochures with me on the weekends till 2 and 3 in the morning, because I would never do it during the day because I was scared of cat. I always did it at night. Then he went and he hit the Corvette with the book one night, and I was like, oh my God, and the alarm started going off, and I was like, escape, we gotta leave, the Corvette's alarms are going. Yes, there are stories I could tell you about tossing, oh my Lord. But this is good. I see Adriana, and then Amy, of course, sharing the news of babies. It always warms my heart, which I'm really happy about. Okay, so let me show you. So we have, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, I got to get Linda on here. Wait a minute, Linda registered. Did I get her before? I did not. So hold on, let me put Linda on here. Let me look here. So I got to look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did Annetta have to leave? I'm still going to include her because she was on here for some of. Oh no, there she is. Annetta's on here. All of a sudden she pops up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me just show you some things that I'm going to be raffling off, but these are only for live people. These are not going this. You're always in it for the remember that the products, the homework is for the products. When you're here live and I happen to have stuff to give away, you're going to be in for that, you know, regardless, just because you showed up. Okay, but I wanted to show you, I kept thinking about ways to advertise, ways for you guys to let people know what you were doing. And I found 3 more of the money bags that I have. This yellow one, Say Yes to Avon. A red one, Say Yes to Avon. And here's one. God, this is a collector's item. I almost didn't want to give this away. I remember when this came out, but I will. Smartest shop in town, Avon. You cannot find these anywhere right now. Love this money bag. What I do need you to do, not necessarily as homework, is this. If you have one of these already, I need you who are live on here to email me and say, Molly, I already have the money back. Okay, because unless you want, if you want to, it's okay. You ain't got to email me. But if you already have one, let me know that you got one. I cannot keep up. I can't look at everybody's account to see my notes on everything, but that will help me out a little bit. Here's the other thing that I have, this is another way I've gotten a lot of customers, either by wearing it on myself or putting it on my purse. These are magnetic, so you don't have to worry about ruining your shirts. I sell Avon. It's got a tube of lipstick. I found a couple of these. And then I love these. They were giving these away for a while. It says Avon Star. Just, you're sitting somewhere. Maybe it's on your purse, your bag, whatever it is. You would be surprised who will see these things and go, oh, you're an Avon Star? Well, what does that mean? Look, just take it and run with it, okay? Don't do this. Oh, no, I'm just a newbie. Don't do that. Say, yes, sir, I am. Best representative you'll ever have. Can I interest you in a brochure and a free sample? Just ride that, okay? Just ride it and go with it. Kind of like Alex on Instagram. Look like she's been doing this stuff forever. That's what I'm telling you. Like she looked like she's been doing it for 28 years. It comes so easy. Just take it and they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, look what she does. It's amazing, It's like, well, Melissa has been rocking it for a long time with me now. She just has been. She's like, oh, honor society, that's just that 20,000. We got that 20,000. I got this. Molly, I can't do it. Molly, I can't do it. And next thing you know, she's like, I just do it because I like the product. I just need something to do. And I'm like, I need more reps like you. That's what I need. Reps like you. Thank you very much. I come in because you're just like the product. You're just like I do something. She's amazing at what she does. She doesn't share with you all how she does it all. But what's funny is she just shares it. If people don't want it, she don't care. She don't let it bother her. She just that person. She just, okay. For everyone who don't, I'm going to find 3 more who do. It's just that simple. That's the attitude you have to have. Amy has been hit hard this year because Amy normally has events that she does, and she would do them like on the weekends. And I mean, she knew what she needed. She knew what people bought. Julie Paulson's another one who's not here with us tonight. That is what she normally did. And she went to businesses. Now businesses are closed. She was losing her mind. Like, I think I should have gotten all those people's addresses or something, because I didn't do it. And she says, and now I can't go into the businesses. But Amy, I mean, share. I know you haven't given up. You're still out there doing your thing.
Other than this campaign, I think this may be the first campaign I never placed an order in 6 years. But other than that, I mean, I've slowed down because of the events. I think I would have already I probably would have made Jamaica had I been able to do.
I think you would have. I think you absolutely would have.
I'm $3,000 over what I actually sold last year already. So,
but I have what I think, and that's great because I'm thinking middle of COVID, everything. But what I think with you is you're doing your events.
A few campaigns in COVID, man, I was rocking. I was like, okay, where you people at?
Well, I couldn't understand why everybody kept saying it was going to ruin their business. Now, I will say for people like Julie, because it was only business based, it did hurt her. I know it hurt her, but what she's doing now is she's now picking up with rocking the fashion and doing what her loves are. So I love all of that.
It was just a different type of stuff we sewed. They weren't buying the cutesy stuff that they would have. It was the necessities and
Yep. I'm all for necessities. Don't forget to remember a lot of our daily essentials, not all of them. And remember, they're not in the book, but a lot of those are on sale. Buy one, get one. A few of them are mix and match. It will tell you. Some of them are just buy one, get the similar one.
They posted that right after I placed my order. I didn't know anything about it, and guess what? They sent me a bag of free masks in the mail. because I didn't know anything about it. It was like they did it in transition or something, like right
Mhm.
when it happened. I was like,
I think
man,
that's good that they're doing stuff like that,
yesterday.
Amy.
Yeah, and they did. I was like, something's coming from Avon. I don't know what. And I opened it, and for exactly how many masks that I ordered, I got some,
That's great.
which was fine. I mean, they were all for me anyways, but
Yeah, well, hey, it is what it is. I think it's great that at least they
I do have
recognize
an
that.
event. I do have an event booked for November, and
Okay.
I've
Well,
already started buying for it. So
whatever you do, just don't forget. Don't forget that I have had to send a lot of my people and say, hey, look, you need to go to my site and hit the daily essentials and scroll. I said it will tell you. I had a brand new customer who looked at my book, who placed an $80 order with me in person, but then she went to my e-store and she saw that the it wasn't the masks. Hold on, let me think. Oh, the wipes. She saw that the hand wipes, the 50 count, were buy one, get one free. She bought them. It was $13.99 more added. Her order after tax and everything was $99.75. First time orderer. And you have to tell them because they don't know we have daily essentials. You have to get them to go look. Tell them it is worth their while to go look at these.
well, and the oddest thing that we sell is the ramen noodle.
They
But
love the ramen noodles.
I love it.
I love it.
I gave my brother one to try, and he came back and ordered. He's like, okay, I need the spicy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then he shared it with telling all his guys at his plant.
And
And
they
so
love it, don't
they
they?
all want to order the ramen noodle.
Mhm.
I think we're up to 10.
The ramen noodles has been, and I'll tell you what, Lee, I told you he had been sick. And so yes, last night was the first night that he had anything to eat. I did not let him eat the ramen noodles because you know they got a little bit of spice to them. But
Less
the
of the packet. We use less of the packet because I
yeah, I
can't.
get well, Lee will not do that. Lee has to have it the way it's supposed to be. And I'm like, I don't need you throwing up again. But this is what's great. You know, the rice, my boys already told me they loved the rice. And I thought, I don't know about that rice. We're gonna pop it in the microwave. I don't know how that's gonna be. Lee had some of that the other night, put just a little bit of soy sauce on it. He said, Molly, this is just like getting rice from the Chinese place. I can't believe how good this rice is. So of course I had to try it with my own spoon. Thank you very much. And it really was good. Now my youngest son loves it. He fixes the ramen and then throws a package of the rice in with it. I have no clue where that comes from, him and this recipe thing. And he says, Mom, I love it. I love it. If you have to introduce them. So every person that I have to mail their order to them or I deliver them, I get a pack of 5 ramens every single campaign. And I pick 5 people I have not given it to before. And I take them and I give them one pack and say, hey, just want you to try this. Best ramen you will ever eat in your life. Let me know what you think. I 100% have had every single person order more. Every single person.
I didn't say nothing else.
So I think that the great thing is they don't know unless you share it with them. And I'm not telling you, you all have to do that. But like I even took a lady who was my customer up in Maryland and I have to mail her order to her. She's not internet or anything. She's like 70 something years old. And I mailed her a couple of packets of ramen because she never has a lot of money, but she loves her Avon and she will buy some Avon. And she said to me, her name is Margaret Geddick. And she goes, Molly, this is Margaret Geddick. And she says, that noodle stuff you sent me, girl, she says, I need to get my hands on some of that. She goes, I wasn't feeling good the other day. And I just thought I would fix that. And she said, I had never tasted no noodle stuff like that before. And I'm thinking, does she mean like she's never had ramen noodles like that before? So I called her and said, I am so glad you liked it. I said, you know, we also have a cheesy ramen now. And she says, well, I don't know if I like that, but if you send me a pack, she says, but how many of these can I get? And I told her what it was for a 5-pack. And she said, put me down. I want a 5-pack. It's just as simple as that. It is getting somebody to try it. So if you want to invest in your business in something. Look, I tend to pick stuff, unless it's limited edition like Christmas and stuff, I tend to pick stuff that I know people will repeat buy. That's why I'm a big believer of the rice water cleanser. I am a big I'm a big believer of the ramen, of course, all of that. Anything that I know that they will use, it's like the new mascara. My excitement about the new mascara is that I can wear it. That I can wear it because for 16 years, I have never had an Avon mascara that I could wear. And I don't know how many they've come out with, but they've come out with at least 10 in that 16-year period. Thank you. And every time I thought, this has got to be the one. And I thought I was really close with the waterproof Love at First Lash, because I put that on and it didn't bother me at first. And by my third day,
Eyeliner to match.
the what?
An eyeliner to go
Oh
with it.
yeah. Oh yeah. I would love it. It's the most amazing product that I've ever used. I love the fact that it's not about putting on false eyelashes. It's not about looking like that you have spiders coming up. It just looks like you've got a really healthy lash that shows. And when you got lashes and brows like I do, they do not want to show because it's all blonded up, you know, you just need it. So things that you can get excited about. And if you don't have anything to be excited about that we have, what's wrong with you? You got to find something, no matter what that is. People don't really care what you want them to buy. They want to know what you love because they want to try what you love. That's what this is all about. They want to know. And there's nothing wrong with putting something out there like the peacock. Alex is much braver than I am because, of course, if I had her skills and I could put it out like she did, I wanted to, at that moment, get a peacock. The only time I've seen the peacock that I wanted to get a peacock was when I saw her Instagram post. I'm just, you need to go follow her. I'm just saying it because I was like, really? She make that look like the living end. And I'm thinking, I don't remember seeing the price pop up though. I don't remember that. And I'm like, so she getting me in love with a peacock before I know what the price is. It's genius. It's just genius. I'm just saying. So yeah. So anyways, this is what we do. You know, oh, one more thing I want to show you. Let me share the screen because this just came out today. Hold on here. Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see where this is at, guys. Hold on one second. Boop, boop. What happened to this? Where did it go? Okay, where did it go?
Hey, Molly.
Yes, dear. Talk to me while I'm trying to find this.
I've seen a lot of chatter about how some people are not happy about the price of the minis going up like really high.
Okay, about what, honey?
The mini hand cream
Yes.
going up pretty high. I don't think anybody's actually put two and two together to realize it's a completely different packaging. It's got flip top.
Yeah. Well, you know what? In any company, but especially in our company, sorry to say, we have got major whiners, and I ain't got no time for that. And that's why they don't come in and do it in my group. Okay, guys, hold on. I'm getting ready to share this. I don't know why. I guess it timed out. Can y'all see this? Can you see the Avon Now site?
Yep.
Okay, good deal. So let's go into the beauty buzz for just a second, okay? I didn't post all of this because they didn't have a whole lot. I knew you guys would read it, but we have the holiday fundraiser that's out now, okay? They wanted to come out with something, and can I tell you, if they were going to come out with something, this was ingenious. In today's world where people need to dream big, be brave, believe, and you've got this. I don't know how many times you've probably seen those hashtags in my daggone post because I'm a true believer in this. They're announcing an exclusive, inspiring new item for your holiday fundraiser, C24 Stackable Encouragement Bracelets, armed with words of hope and healing we all need right now. Dream big, believe, be brave, you've got this. These bracelets are exclusive to fundraising and can be purchased to give to children in need via hospitals, police stations, or as a customer purchase whose proceeds are donated. As always, the percentage earnings you designate goes to your partner organization. They also have a flyer. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Or create an online fundraiser with this product by selecting encouragement bracelet on the online fundraising registration form when it becomes available for customers ordering on Tuesday, October 27th. So there is your date. Tuesday, October 27th. You got plenty of time to be looking for it. But let's look real quick here. Okay, they've already, and I love this, they already have the flyer up. It says encourage and inspire, personalize, a special gift with stackable bracelets. It has the numbers here of what they can order, Avon Fundraising, and here is your name, what you're raising the funds for, who's ordering it. This can be used for so many different things. I'm going to take this off for 1 second. I just wanted to show you those pictures. You could pick your own organization. You could say, I want to donate this to the police department for when they come in contact with abused mothers, abused women, abused children. I want to give this to the hospital. Now look, it's for kids who are just coming in, it's one thing, they're sealed. A lot of people were bringing up cancer patients. They got to be very careful with that in the hospital. Like they got to make sure that it's germ free. It doesn't really, you could get a homeless shelter, somebody who's just a church. We have an orphanage that is right down the road from me. And I thought, I've never done anything with Barium Springs before. We've only been here a year, but those kids go there because there's no place else for them to go. But can you imagine when they came in there, them being able to say, I want you to remember there's always hope. Be brave. Dream big. Maybe they're dreaming for those parents. Maybe they're dreaming that mom gets back. Think about just in the hospital. Think about senior communities where the seniors, or maybe nursing homes, whatever it may be. You can choose at this point what you want to do with a fundraiser. Rather, like I said, I know people who donate to the fire department, so that, because these also, it doesn't just fit children, this fits adults and children because it's the pull string. But the thing is, there's so many different categories I could think of that these bracelets would fit. And I have always loved the plush, so believe me, I want to see them bring a plush back. But what I have to concentrate on is we don't have a plush this year. But we have something that amidst COVID and everything else, I love this fundraiser because it brings hope in the form of a bracelet. I want to get one of all of them because I want to wear them all together. And I think to myself, if I had that bracelet on and I saw a mom and a dad standing there for their next dollar in front of the Walmart to be able to go up, be able to give them a bracelet and say, never forget, it can be better than this. Dream big, be brave. There's so many, and I know if you allow yourself, you can think of a church that has an outreach program. Think about this. It's not just us, it's partnering. But what I want to do is partner with my customers. I want to be able to send this to my customers and say, with a note that says, if you would like to give to this and be part of me donating this to the orphanage, so they have this when they get a new kid, for their kids who are there currently, what would you like to give on this? You know, it's shockingly enough, people might say, here's a whole set, Molly, we want to buy a whole set. This is what we want to do. This is doable, and not to take away from the whole philosophy of it, but this also is a way for you to raise your online sales. If you're trying to get to Premier, if you're trying for those trying to get the President's Club, this is huge. Let me go here. I know there's been a lot of chat here, so let me go back here real quick because I know Melissa just put something on here. Hold on. Oh, are you kidding, Melissa? Oh my gosh. Yes, she's still, yes. See, I'm a believer in this bracelet thing. Melissa will tell you how far it goes back. Yep. And I bought bracelets for some of my chicks who I felt like, when I first talked to Melissa and we had our first one-on-one, I didn't really feel like she kind of believed in herself. It really didn't. I think she thought, well, if this does it, it does it. And if it doesn't do it, it doesn't do it. And it's okay. But I knew there was something about her. I knew it. And when I found these bracelets and I thought, you know, there are some people who've got to have this. They need to know that when they look at it, whether they open their jewelry box, whether they wear it on their wrist like she does, that they know I believe in them, that I believe they can do anything that they want to do. And that makes my heart very happy. Thank you for sharing that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not going to cry. I'm hormonal. Just ignore me. It's okay. I'm fine. Let's see here. Let me see. Oh, and who's Anna? Oh yeah, Adriana. I saw that today on my list. It is Adriana's Avon Anniversary. Do you know how many times Adriana wanted to quit? We don't even want to talk about it. There was always something that she thought, this is not going to work for me. I don't know if I let this go again. What am I going to do? And you know what? She's still here. And she had a baby and she's kicking it better than she kicked it before when she didn't have to worry about that. So, and she's getting stuff done for herself and her family. So happy anniversary, Adriana. We're so happy you're still with us. That's just great. And Mary called it before I did. Look, she's like, happy Avon anniversary. Yay, Mary.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling. You're welcome. Let me see here. And it looks like, see, Annette says, I love the greenhouse.
I just realized it's also my wedding anniversary too.
Oh, that's kind of freaky. You joined the same
Right.
time. Oh, your wedding. Okay.
So
It's
my
all
Avon
good.
anniversary, it's like 3 years I've been with Avon. My wedding anniversary, it's only been 1. So
Okay, well, that's all right then, because Avon came first. It's okay. It's all good. That's a good thing. Okay, so homework tonight for the products. Let me see. I think I want you to think of homework tonight is, I don't know if everything is easing up in your area. We're all from different areas. We're all from different places. I would love to tell you that North Carolina is completely easing up. They say they are, but they're not giving very much on a lot of stuff. And I know a lot of the states, a lot of the counties, a lot of the governors and all, they're the same way. We can only go with what they give us. But a lot of you are not too far away from Premier. And some of you are almost to President's Club, and you don't want to lose that. Who wants to lose 40% and go back to 25% until you hit Premier again? You don't. We have got all these different ways right now. We have products that cost more, but that are better value. We have to go out there with the belief that we know we have products that are better value and that people will love. People don't know unless you share it. If you have old brochures, we talked in the first part of this. If you're just joining us, you need to go back and listen. What can you do with those things? You need to make sure that you are a step ahead of the game from campaign 23 to campaign 26, because every one of those campaigns, 23, 24, 25, and 26, there are going to be things that are coming out that are going to be limited edition. You need to keep your people ahead of the game. Well, Molly, how do I do that? It's not like I can send the whole brochure to them. Avon doesn't give us the whole thing that far ahead, but you have the what's new. Stop. You have it. You know you can, and I'm not telling you to do everything, but wouldn't it be great to take some things that you feel like could be top hits 2 campaigns ahead of time and say, I would love to take your pre-order for this. We've got to do this. And yeah, look, Melissa says I'm passing out my C24s tomorrow, because Melissa is one of the representatives who her 22 had already gone in. It went in as soon as she could put that in. She got it in there, which meant in 22, she ordered her 24 brochures, and she is getting them out because she wants people thinking ahead. And by the way, well, Molly, how can you do that? They're going to think they have to wait forever. No, no, no. She has trained her customers to know exactly what she's doing. Hey, look, give me your order when you get it, because the whole deal is I'm watching out for you. I want to make sure you get what you want. And if it's something new, the only way that's going to happen is if I take care of you and get my order in earlier and get those books to you sooner. So what I'm telling you is think ahead. As a business person, people who are just thinking about selling 22 now, you're not going to get to your goals if that's what you're thinking. You should be working on 23. You should be collecting those orders right now for 23 and then be giving out the books for 24, because you need to think ahead. And yes, we can only get our books 2 campaigns ahead of time. Yep, Look, she's got them. Oh, wow. Look at the book. I haven't seen the book. That looks so pretty. Yep, there it is. Got the little wreath on the door with the big old cat with the bubble bath in it and everything. And those are going to run out. They ran out last year. They're going to run out again. Those cats with the bubble baths, they are not going to be around long. They are not. So you better get them while you can. And also remember, for your own gift giving, with your discount, there is no better place to shop than to shop your Avon store to get your discount off and be able to gift these things. What I love is like all the birthday bombs and everything. I got to tell you something. My nieces who are 17 from 23, the new mod eyeshadows and the birthday bombs and all these things that they're coming out with, the new mascaras, they are loving those things. I have never been able to turn their heads on an Avon Beauty product. And right now, I am killing it between that and the home essentials of the Himalayan salt scrubs and the Cucina and all of that stuff. That's the stuff I'm going for. So people who've never bought from me before are now buying from me. Okay. You need to be out there doing the same thing. Okay. Homework is, got to think of something because they're going to have to watch the whole thing in order to do it. Okay. If you're watching this and you're here, so you watched it, you have to tell me what my favorite product was that I showed you on the whole thing. Now, you know what it was. You all know what it was. But if you want to be in part of the raffle for the products that we have here, you need to email me and say, Molly, I watched your sales Zoom, rather it was live or rather it was on replay, and your favorite product was, and then you put it down. And I ain't telling you again. So if you came through this halfway through, you're going to have to go watch it if you didn't see it. But you should have been able to tell, okay? You should have been able to tell on this one. So let me know that. Send that my way. I will reply to you within 48 hours to let you know I got that, okay? And then I will be picking that. I have to give the replay a week to 10 days so people can watch it before I can actually pull them. But then I will pull them and I will put them in Team Onward like I always do and let you know who got what. As for, I keep counting. It looks like just about everybody gonna get something here. Okay, just saying. I think I can find a few more things, so it's okay. My chest is full, so everybody gonna get something here that's on live. Just saying. So that's what you get. And if you're not on here live, shame on you. If you're here live, see what you get. All this free advertising stuff. It's okay if you couldn't be. Mama Molly, just kidding. I like to give you a hard time. So Annetta, it was really good to see you on here. You haven't been on here in a while, my friend. So good to see you here. And Floyd is normally working. So Floyd, so good to see you on here. And Colette, who banged the world with daggone tossing brochures. Girl, it is definitely good to see you on here. Mary is starting to make it every single time now. It's so good to see you become a regular. Melissa, I hadn't seen her in a couple of these, but I know how busy she is. Don't worry about her. All I got to do is look at her. Oh, there's her order. Never mind. She's good. She's working her business. But always good to see you, Melissa, so that you can share. You know, Amy, you are a bright light in the middle of everything that happens here, always sharing what you do. Adrienne is the same way. When you come on, whether it's a smile of your child or just, you always come up with the best questions and stump me. I can't figure that out, but you always do. You always do. Thank you for not doing that this time. I actually look smart. Thank you. It's all good. Alex, we're not going to talk to her because her head's big enough about the peacock thing. So we ain't going to talk about her tonight because she was just fabulous. Go follow her on Instagram. That's all I'm going to say. And of course, Linda, who never shows me her face until I make a hard moment about it, that I don't get to see her, which she'll probably do in a second because she's probably laying down. And there she is. Hi, baby. I knew she would. I knew she'd come on and show me her face. I knew she would. Linda is a steadfast. She is very great about what she puts out on social media. She is uplifting. And Linda, can I tell you, that I have never appreciated you so much is for the last 3 nights that I was up watching my husband all night being sick, and that happy fall, y'all blanket has been wrapped around my body in my reclining chair in the bedroom. And every time I see it, I go, I love me some Linda Church. Can I just say that? I love me some Linda Church. So thank you. You all have, I have such fond memories of all of you when you're on here, and I'm making new ones, which is good. So keep showing up. I'll let you know if we're going to have a training this coming Monday. I think we might. I'm just, I'm getting ready to put out the Q&A with Molly. I don't know if you guys read my thing, but we're doing away with the leadership calls for now. If you need me and you're a leader, you need to do what Alex and the rest of them do. Just let me know you need me and we'll do a one-on-one. Oh, stop it, Adriana. You just stop it. I tell you what, let me be.
I always had to work. It's not fair.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. All I'm going to tell you is this. I don't mind giving people my time, but my time is very valuable. And when I have a leader meeting and I have Zip show up, you've pretty much lost me. I figure the leaders got it all worked out. They don't need me. It's okay. Go do your thing. I feel like I'm doing my job if you don't need me. That's good. It's all good. But I would rather hang out with you all. That if I put the Q&A out there and you have questions, you can send me the questions, because I'm going to open this up to all reps. My team gets the first thing for the first 2 weeks. You can, because it's going to be a Zoom that if you don't have it, you can't get in. So it's going to be something different for me. And then I'm going to say I have this many spaces open. I can take 100. And if you want to participate, you can participate. And if you don't, it's cool. But I'm not taping it. I'm not taping it. You got to be there or be square. It's that simple. They can ask me anything they want to, and then we're going to do our best as an Onward tribe to try to answer the questions and help you anywhere in business or in life that you want. We're not just keeping it to Avon. It's going to be, what do you do when my husband don't support me? What are you going to do when you got kids running around all the time? What you do when you just don't feel like doing it because you're in a bad mood? We don't talk about those times because I've experienced them all. So I hope many of you will be part of that. Don't feel bad if you're not. It's all good. Don't forget to keep living your lives while you're doing this. It's a great thing about Avon. You can do that. Miss Melissa, how many books do you usually pass out? She putting it down. She gonna tell us. I know she is. She gonna tell us. She gotta get her speaker off. It's not helping. Hold on. Let me see if I can unmute you. I can't. Oh, there you go. There she is.
Yeah, I really didn't want to unmute. It depends. Campaign 23, I ordered 60 and then I wound up ordering 30 more. For campaign 24, I ordered 120.
Okay, so tell me how many, and when I say customers, I mean people who are established. How many established customers do you have?
I'm gonna say, I'm guessing, because I really don't
Okay.
keep up with it.
That's okay.
I'm guessing I probably have 50 or 60.
So do you see
But I
how
had-
many she does over?
But all of them don't get booked
That's okay.
all the time.
Some of them are
I had
East Coast
someone
customers?
call me. Well, I had somebody call me last week with the campaign 14 book, and I said, what is it that you want? If I get it, I'll order it and give it to you for the same price as what you're seeing it as.
Perfect.
And it was some kind of necklace and earring set, and it showed that it was $24.99 now, but the book she had was $29.99. So I gave it, or I'm sorry, $19.99. So I gave it to her for $19.99, and she just called back and placed another $70 order.
That's the key right there. So tell us, Melissa, what are you doing with the extra books that you're getting? What all are you doing with those books?
Well, I have had several events, actually. Some are canceling, but some are picking back up. And I never put a date on my book. It's just my name and my phone number. So I take those to my events, and where they say, is this the current brochure? Well, no, but if you see something in there, if I can still get it, I'm going to give it to you for the price that you see.
Perfect. And her reason for that is? because she may have taken a loss on that, but now she's gained a customer who will stay with her for life. And the lady came back and placed another $70 order. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you build your business. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. So think about that. I'm not telling out. Melissa, how long have you been with us now with Avon?
In December, it will be 5 years.
Okay.
December
5
the 28th.
So I want you to think about this. Think about what you're getting now, and then how many customers you have, and then how many books over that are you going to get to try to acquire more customers? Because the key isn't to just keep giving them to your regular customers. As Melissa says, some of her customers don't even get books. You know, maybe they go look at her e-store. Maybe that's what they're doing. But the only way to get new customers is to do what she's doing. And look, and she's picking up events. I did events when I first started. I did church yard sales. I did craft events. I didn't do anything expensive because I couldn't afford it. And anywhere I would go, if it was a $10 family community yard sale and I could get a table for $10, I was on it with all my Avon stuff and my books and everything. So there are different things that you can do. And believe me, what's your highest that you've been? Has it been Rose Circle or Honor Society?
Honor Society.
Honor
That was
Society.
like, yeah.
Yep. $20,000 in a year worth of sales.
I just made President's Club, but I've not worked real hard this year. I'm gonna be
I don't
honest.
think a lot of people have, sister, but look at that. It's made President's Club, which means she sold over 10,000. We're only in 22. So now she has all the way down to 26. And she's still acquiring her 40% and 25% for her home and fashion. That's what you want to get to. If you want to know where the money is, get to premier level, $5,000 in sales. You're going to be up to 30%. What is this? What is this? Okay, spend $25 before processing charge and tax and get $5 free.
Campaign
That's great.
25 only. Well, last year, whenever you sold $1,000, you made 50% for the last couple of years. I always done a 50-50 sale for campaign 25. You spend 50 and you pay $56.80 for $100 worth of product. But with the price, the compensation plan changing, this is what I came up with.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Now, if you are brand new, if you are not premier or above, you may want to raise that a little bit so that you're making something. The reason it's great for Melissa and Amy and so many others that are part of this Linda Church is they are President's Club and above, and they are making 40% on everything except home and fashion, and they're making 25% instead of 20%. So what I would tell you is, if you want to give them $5 off, make it a $40 order. Make it worth your while. Do the math. $40 order, I'm going to give you $5 off. No, you're not going to make as much commission. But now you've got a customer. She's always thinking about how can she bring the customers in with a new deal. With a new deal that's going to make them go, oh, $5 is still a lot to a lot of people. Okay, they're like, oh yeah, I'm in for the $5 off. That's what it is. So all you have to do as a newbie, not Premier or President's Club, is think, give them a higher scale. And by the way, with our new prices, $40 is very doable. Okay, it's very doable in our book.
Or you could give them a $5 off a $20 order for campaign 1 or 2, something to entice them to place that $20 or $25 order.
Perfect. That's
for
perfect.
the next time, so that you're not spending it all here. You can do it there.
Exactly. They could do it all there. So think about that, because campaign 1 and 2 is normally a pretty slow campaign. People are done with spending. So what she's done, she has said, if you spend this with me, then here's a $5 certificate. Here's $5 thing that says If you spend this, you spend with me in campaigns 1 or 2, I'm going to give you $5 off your order.
Would you be able to do that for online people too?
No.
I
This
didn't
is
think
all
so.
person to person, Adriana. You can't do that. This is all person to person. Colette, that's me because I asked Melissa to unmute herself. That's why.
Yeah, I'll mute back.
That's okay. Thanks, Melissa, for all your help. Colette, that's what that is. Sorry, I needed to hear Melissa's voice for that. Yeah, it's all good. So, but think about
Maybe.
that. You are then, oh, she's like, I can't do it. There we go. Okay. What she's saying is, then we're like, look, if they want to save this $5, they have to come to you in the 2 slowest campaigns there are, which is 1 and 2. And they have to spend that in 1 or 2 with you. So that's thinking ahead. This is something you could do in the Christmas season to get somebody to come in, place that order with you, establish them as an established customer now. And now there's reason for contact. And hopefully then they'll come back and they'll buy something for 1 or 2. So that's fabulous. I love this. I love this. So think about these things. And by the way, just because somebody puts an idea out there, it does not mean that that's how the idea has to go, just like this, because she is in a different bracket. I am in a different bracket than a lot of you. But you can take this and bend this to make it work for you. And yes, this is just for your person to person people. You can't give these specials to onliners, but do you want the sales or do you not? If you just want to be an onliner, it's okay. But for me, look, I love my online customers. They're fabulous. I got to do nothing and I'm making money. It's fabulous. But I didn't get where I am now by not doing nothing and just waiting on online. I got where I'm at now because 80% of my customers still are my person-to-person people still. And I mean, like even my ones in Maryland, they're still shopping with me. I just mail their orders to them. They split the postage with me. I pay half. That's what I give back to them. If you want to still deal with me and get the service and get the free stuff I get you and everything, I'm going to split the postage with you and I'm going to mail your stuff up. So there's all different things you can do to make this work for you. You've just got to figure out what that is where you're at in your business. And whether that's tossing brochures, whether that's planting seeds and making sure you have brochures so you can leave them everywhere you go. And I mean at the drive-thru at McDonald's, I mean at the Starbucks, I mean anywhere that you can. If you see moms sitting at a park and they're starting to do that again and you want to go hand them a brochure, you must take advantage of every opening there is to build your customer base, because otherwise you're going to sit just where you're at, stagnating, doing nothing. Unless you're advertising a peacock like Alex is. And then you never know where you're going to go, okay? You might just sit there and look at the commercial 100 times like I do. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, I've kept you guys long enough. It's a little after 8:30, about 7 minutes longer than I wanted to. Do your homework with me, whether you're replay, whether you're live. All you live people, I have you marked down. You can all expect something from me, but I will wait until I can draw for the products too, so I don't have to mail out twice, okay? But I'll let y'all know what you want and what's coming. Okay?
Hey, Molly,
Yes.
make sure that you pay attention to addresses again. I moved again.
Oh, I just mailed. Did you get
I got that. I got that.
Okay. Well, I always go check. I always go check first. Now, ever since you, I always go check. But thank you for reminding me. I'll make myself a note. Y'all quit moving. Thank you. Quit moving. Stay where you at. As I just moved a year ago. Don't do what I say. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. That's me. All right, guys, go forth, multiply, be brave, be safe, work your business. If you need me, you know how to reach me. And I'll let you know about the next meeting we're going to have. Okay? Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.